Who the fuck stole my fucking AirPods?
Goddamn fit. Look at the man, he's off.
Oi!
The off-white.
Oi! What? Where are my AirPods?
This is some really great TikToks.
Cheers, boys. I love the taste of content.
I felt that.
Smooth, right?
He says, I beat my wife while listening to this. It helps me concentrate on where I'm going to hit her. Glad to be of service to you there, sneaky cunt. That sounds like a relaxing pastime, beating your wife. I'm joined today by my co-host.
Hey, Fitz, that's really fucked up. That's messed up, man. Domestic violence isn't a joke.
You think so?
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of funny.
What if it's two clowns beating the shit out of each other?
No.
What if it's like two like real little people? They're kind of comically small, and then he trips her over, and she's like, ah.
No.
Obviously, that was me being bald. Still bald. Just
Bald
wearing a hat,
and
guys.
bold.
It's all good.
This dude's getting so far up me and I roll so hard. Oi, back off, mate.
Tell him on the thing.
Back off, buddy. I'm gonna roll pretty far back. Look forward, please. Seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on! What's this button do?
Oh, stop!
I'm not doing it!
Oh my fucking
I didn't do it! I didn't press anything!
Ryan,
it just
stop,
started
just
happening.
stop. Okay,
Mitchell,
no more,
I
just no
promise
more,
you,
just no more,
I
just no
didn't.
And we see these police officers just standing around looking real suspect, and they were looking at us as well. And I was like, oh man, I hope they don't fucking start asking us questions or some shit. Because Mason literally looked like he was on crack cocaine. Yeah. Just
It was like scary ass.
it was like an exorcism kind of shit.
Stuffed bald cunt walking down, just all.
Yeah, I actually have a lot of footage on my phone of you just sitting there holding like a floppy burger, shaking it around your hand, and going, "This is the best burger ever! Hungry Jack's makes the best burgers."
I do remember being in that loop of the burgers are better at Hungry Jack's.
For like 20 minutes,
Yeah,
we were just going, "Hungry Jack's makes the best burgers. McDonald's is shit. You guys are way better."
I had to be separate. I remember having to be separated from Mason because I started throwing shit at him, being like, "Say something else! Say something else! You're being
Stuck in a loop.
unoriginal!" And I was throwing shit, spitting water at him. Like he threw a chip at my eye.
It was crazy.
Wasn't our editor Mitchell sitting next to you and he was feeding you chips?
Yeah, and they were the best chips. And I found out later that he was picking them up off the floor and feeding them to me. They were so good. Are you kidding?
Are there any like mammals that don't have eyelashes?
Did you say manimals?
Mammals.
He said mammals.
Okay. I was gonna say that would have been crazy.
That would have been so. This is such a disaster.
Swagger just sounded so stoned.
I am.
Yeah, I know.
I
It's just
am.
hilarious.
What kind of seasonings on the floor?
Extra grease.
You know what's
Oh my
funny?
god.
Mason saying that this was the best burger ever. Last night I went out because they were streaming, so I drove at like 4 a.m. and I got Mason and Kobe some Whoppers,
And they were the shittest
and they were
burgers.
so crap.
But you,
Why did you stole mac and sweet and sour cunt? That's actual mac and sweet. Where the fuck did you get that mentioned? Who stole the recipe and why? You fucking thieves!
He's coming back at us with that. Attention retards. Retards. Attention retards.
What is that noise?
Oh my god, what the fuck is this?
Lamborghini? Lamborghini?
You got a Lambo, dude! You fucking made it! You got a Lambo!
Holy shit!
Holy fuck.
You got us a Lambo.
Attention faggots.
Oh my god.
It's got a speaker on it.
No way.
It does have a speaker on it.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Well, speaking of shit, Jay, how was your Uber ride over here?
Oh my god, it was the worst Uber ride. Okay, so like, I'm coming from my house, and the first thing I see was like this. It's watch this guy's video about how like awesome of an Uber driver he is, and I'm like, oh shit. I watch it. I'm like, yeah, this is sick as.
Oh, like on the actual app?
Yeah, on the
What
app.
is that?
It's
I
like,
don't
it's
know.
like a dating profile shit. It's
Yeah,
like tell their
very
whole
cool.
life
It was
story.
like
and
he's
shit. It's like-
completed 7,000 5-star trips. I'm like, oh shit, I got the best one ever. I walk, I go into the Uber. I'm like, has this guy like been farting and shit in here? Because it smelled like it like reeked of farts.
Oh my god.
And so I was like, I can deal with it. It's only like a 5-minute drive here. And turns out there's massive traffic. It was like 25 minutes to get here when it's supposed to be like 5 minutes. And I'm 90% sure that the Uber driver shit himself because he leans over to like the right and does that awkward pose where you're like, oh fuck, I got a sore ass stomach and I need to let out a fart. But if I like sit up straight, it'll just be the loudest fart ever.
Oh no.
And so he lets out the silent and the most violent fart. And like as soon as he does it, I just see all the windows just go. And I'm like, okay. And then it just fucking reeked.
Man, I bet he would have been embarrassed. Like you gotta.
I obviously had a bit of sympathy for him, but he's driving at like 200 k's an hour trying to get to his destination so I can get out of the car. Bro, I was like, oh my god.
Dude.
Jeremy again.
I don't know about you guys, but I think the burger's a bit of a Hungry Jack.
Yeah. The burger's a better Hungry Jack. Yeah. Say it again one more time. The burger's a better Hungry Jack.
Too much.
Too much. Oh, a little walkway for you then.
That's what you're supposed to do when you launch a new ship. You gotta christen it.
I just fucking broke the bottle.
Shit, bro. What the fuck just happened? Did you bless it with a bottle or something?
I'm boarding the ship.
Oh,
Oh shit, stand up. Is it good? Is it safe?
it's safe. Yeah.
It's really safe.
We got choppy waters coming! Look out! Hold on! You're deflating! We've got a leak, Captain! We've got a leak, Captain!
We got live ASMR.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm a chalky boy.
What you up to, Ryan?
Well, the spoiler was coming off, so I'm just putting it back on.
Should do the job, I reckon.
Yeah, I've got this.
Yeah.
You've been streaming.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That wasn't what you were going to say, right?
What was that?
Hey, Matt.
That was a better question. That was a better question.
What was the question?
I was gonna ask him what his favorite topping of pizza was.
Why did you change it up? That's such a great question.
You want me to?
No, at the last second, instead of asking him that, you asked him about streaming or some shit.
No, I asked him about streaming.
Yeah,
No.
it's about streaming.
Yeah, no, but you just said.
Yeah, well, because I'd rather go with that question. Why does this have to be an argument? What's your favorite fucking topping, Matt? What's your favorite fucking topping?
I'm just so confused.
what?
Topping of pizza! Not topic!
No, it's my scene. Do it. You gotta do it. No, I'm not rock, paper, scissors you. I'm not rock, paper, scissoring you for my sandwich.
No. Rock, paper, scissors, that's right.
Nah, you gotta give him the sandwich now.
It's like
What is that even?
It's like a piece of pizza and some cum.
What? I thought you meant like a piece of cum. Like, what does that look like?
So, do you guys think women are useful?
Around the house, sure. But other than that,
I mean, what are we gonna do once we invent fake eggs? Did you guys know that gays put their penises inside like asshole?
dude, get the fuck out of town. That's a myth.
Probably right.
I thought they would just do it through the urethra.
Oh, ouchie. If I had a soundboard, I'd hit a button right there and went like,
So-
whew, you know what I'm saying?
How?
Consciousness
I
is
mean-
trippy as fuck. Let's get back to it.
Yeah. Well, consciousness. When does it start?
Well, Toby, the birds and the bees.
Yeah. Can you give me the sex talk?
Did he just make a noise in there?
Yeah.
What was that?
Swagger, you all right? He's good.
He just made a spider. Whatever.
that we weren't allowed to read, but there was this book that we found in the house that just had, it was just information about sex. And it was for kids too. It was
4 kids having sex.
4 kids going at it.
4 kids. Yeah. Wait. Well, the book was for kids to read. Obviously,
Yeah,
that's what you were trying to say.
I mean, it was probably for like preteens, I guess. But like,
Preteens
it was like,
having sex?
It was like cartoon.
Not on my watch.